Hi, another session with David Seymour and the Nitty Gritty is Selling. Today is about closing the sale, getting the deal. All too often, salespeople get to this point when they're doing their presentations, their pitch, their appraisal, listing opportunities, all those sort of things. They deliver all the information, they think they've done a great deal, and they go, great, I'll leave it with you to think about, and they walk out the room. Or they just go, is there any questions? And the client goes, no, we're all good, thanks. And so, all right, I'll leave it with you and I'll talk to you in a few days. Why do you do that? Why? And I know that there are clients out there, customers, when you walk in, sit down and do your presentations and so forth, that they go, we're not buying today, we just want to see what you have to offer. And that's great. And I say, oh, that's great. That's what I'm here to show you. But once you've done it, the good, the sharp and the positive people the salespeople who back themselves will still ask that question. So how do we move on from here is that question. It's like asking for the business. Asking for the listing if you're in real estate, and it's, if you're selling a product, do you like the red one or the green one? Do you want to pay for that in cash or do you want to do an online transfer? What's the best day, Tuesdays or Thursdays for you? It's just closing it down and getting it closer to getting the business rather than just walking away from it. Because when you walk away, do you know what you're doing? You're leaving that door open for somebody else to walk in, sit down, and just close the deal, because these people know that they now want this gadget, this widget, they want to sell their house or they want to purchase a car. They've been sold to unknowingly by you, and the next person comes in and just asks the question, so how do we get this going? When do you want to do it? When do you expect delivery by? When do you want to put it on the market by? All those sort of questions is what's going to get you the business. You have to be brave enough to ask for the business, even when people have said, no, I'm just looking, I'm just browsing, I'm just thinking about it, whatever. Because you know what, you get into that conversation about how it's going to proceed on, quite often, the buyer will actually buy. The customer will buy. But if you don't ask, you're leaving the door wide open for somebody else to do the business. And why would you want to be spending 10 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, 3 hours doing all that work and let somebody else get the business? Why would you do that? Ask for the business. Just ask the question. And if they go, oh, we're not ready yet, you go, well, that's fine, Mr. Customer. When do you expect to be ready? When would you like me to get things going for you then? However you want to word it, but don't just go, oh, okay, that's fine. If you're not ready yet, that's fine. We'll leave now. No, they invited you there, or they've come to see you, whichever it may be, because they're actually wanting to do something, and they just need somebody to push them gently into the buying zone. So be that salesperson who can just do that, gently push them. You don't have to go, well, I've come all this way, I've done all this presentation, why aren't you buying off me? You don't have to be that sort of salesman. The old school salesman, well, you're on my yard, you should be buying a car. I had that when I was 20 years old. Those days have gone. Gently push them into the sales zone, asking questions, getting the agreement all the way through, and then ask for the business. Too easy. Too easy. So that's it for today. I'm not going to get it any more complicated than that. I'm going to keep it that simple. Ask for the business. Next time you're doing your presentation, remember the voice of David Seymour. As you come to just finish off your presentation, remember my voice. Ask for the business. I'm David Seymour. That's the Nitty Gritty of Selling today. See ya.